大家好，我是英雄，接下来玩我们的霍格华兹的传承。那这次霍格华兹传承，上一次我们已经有宣布是说要到这个一些地方去看看。那确实已经到了我们要去的地方之后呢，又中途被教授给拦了下来。也许是因为教授本身想要来协助我们，但是可能又有什么内部事情。对我们来说，校长可能就已经有提前先了解到些什么事情。那我们没办法继续往下，所以可能又要做事情又要低调一些，好吧？凡是做事情又要低调，那么先前也是把那个主要的地下密室都给完成了。那现在我们去前往教室的位置，对，去前往教室的位置。那我们到教室那里可以看看些什么，像药草学，好，那就往我们的药草学的方向去移动，看可以碰到些什么有趣的事情。哦，对，如果假设性，要我隐形的话，这些有些招式是必须要用到的，像是打开那个什么书啊，什么之类的，那都是有可能的。不能说是书啊，就是那个柜子，因为它有一个比较独特的柜子。为什么这个骨头？为什么这个骨头有点怪怪的？它是白色的，但是它是不是刻意放错了？这个骨头？对啊，这骨头显然刻意是给它放错的。既然是把它毁了，那我猜。还是把它修复好了，修复吗
？Levioso。
不对，这个啦。
Reparo。
不知道它修复变什么。又是这个，好，没什么差别。还是说它应该本身就要用到另外一种骨头，也说不定。如果它是用别的骨头，那有可能，说不定。但我就觉得那个头好像怪怪的，这样放好像不太合理。为什么那上面那个雕像是怎样？正常的吗？对啊，那个是正常的吗？要把它抓下来，感觉我可以把它抓下来。速钱吗？速钱好了，把它抓下来。没法，他不理我，好啊。猫头鹰就是这么高傲的生物。那冲向大厅之后，上面这个地方还有发亮，看来这个好像什么东西要去修复还是什么，也许是要放水。OK， 之后未来可能会有机会要用到水，那个是支线吧？啊，如果能是支线，到时候来先破，先把一些主线的东西先弄一弄。这药草学，然后就很多植物的地方。哦，这边温室这边有个点，那基本上就来到这。接任务好了。
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
南瓜。
Ah, hello.
我新来的。
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
谢谢。
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb.
这看起来是捕蝇草，可是好像又是另外一种生物。
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the
魔苹
mandrake
果
root.
就是拔出来会很吵那只。不要拔出来！
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
不要拔出来
Let's
啊！
protect our ears.
我知道魔苹果会很吵。3。
Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
戴耳机的观众们注意！3、2、1。嘿嘿，呀，这戴耳塞已经没有用了。
Quickly,
太有趣了。
place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the
把
soil.
魔苹果放出来之后，要放到别的下面位置，把它往回栽植下去才行。对。
The soil should
这样
envelop
就没问题
like
了。
a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
它就这么安静下来了，这确实这样子。
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go.
因为看起来比较肥美嘛，为什么？我真觉得每个魔苹果看起来都一样啊。
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I do wonder.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
我刚才那个东西是可以把它抓下来。哇，刚刚按到2个，错过其中一个，可能是类似对话的
I
东西。
wonder if hippogriffs like knot grass.
OK， 那好像没有什么，那就跟教授对谈吧。
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
魔苹果是
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How
Cheers,
kind
cheers.
of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
要
I
找白
already have
线
some,
种子
Professor.。Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful.
神奇
A
萝卜
prepared
哦，上次
student
去
is
那个店
bound
里
to
面可以
bloom.
买的一些小
I've
东
arranged for
西，
you to have your
专
own
门上
potting
魔药
table here in
上
the
这个药草学
classroom.
所使用的
Wasn't
东西。
easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds
不
there
会只有
now,
未来也是
and you
要
can return to
种一
harvest
些
them
东西，然后
later.
把一些主要
Even
种的
with
东西采收
soil,
完的一些
sunlight,
成就吧。
and a bit of
哇
magic.
如果
They
是要
will
种
take
植
time
全
to
部
grow.
的物种，那肯定是个大支线。
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is
花朵
simple.
炼金术
Take
中，
the
然后
seeds
负
to your
责的
potting
任务
table,
很简单，
plant them, and then wait for
所以要
harvest
找到这
time.
个盆栽才行啊。好，所以要去找我的盆栽。
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital
解锁
ingredient in the
盆栽。
Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
然后我们刚才是白仙嘛，因为我们好像只有白线种子，没有别的。然后10分钟后就会出现新的物种，所以就先把它放着。之后10分钟之后的事情，它就会对，所以就先把它放着吧。
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese
橄榄。
chomping cabbage. You'll
哦，
find
是后面那
that
是
some
橄榄吧？
plants are better suited to uses outside of a
好像捕
cauldron.
蝇草那个。
The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I
所以
have
橄
a
榄如果
dummy
没有
for
东
them
西
to gnaw on.
咬的东西的话
There, dear,
确
and
实。
let them have a good chomping.
Yes,
从以前开始
Professor.
我所认
They're
知到
in
的
the
橄
other
榄，它就是
greenhouse.
一直咬，一
It's
直咬，一
just
直
at the
咬。
end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your
那你会遇
classmate,
到
Mr.
3
Pruitt,
颗
has
头的
kindly
橄
offered
榄。
to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
哦，是这一株吗？ 看起来是内猪，不过先了解一下其他地方。
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
好，那就往上走，可以查到什么其他地方吧。
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
是那个地方吗？
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
确实有对决一些事情。
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
为什么
Typical
讲话要这样
Slytherin
子？
trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
觉得至少你是龟奋斗。好，还可以收集到一些植物。该这样去摘别人植物，这样好吗？那凡是只要用到可以回血用的东西，好像也不错。这就是白仙的植物。那还有哦，这边还有一个假人。
Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on.
这是甘蓝哦，所以看起来不像我们刚才所说的那个。因为刚我看到后面那个很像，就是龙的那一只啊，捕蝇草那一只就蛮像的。使用勇敢人攻击假人，我要怎么打？这个吗？哦，这是按打 tab 吗
？Look at that.
哦，它会自动自己去咬人。
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
所以没目标，它就自己到处乱走。啊，至少它不会咬我。它是可以去攻击别人就是了，所以它不会说是打到我自己。
Not like stupid boober tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
但那个假人
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there.
我看起来就很像莴苣。
You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
OK， 我们就回到教室吧。然后，甘蓝菜就把它自己爆掉。暂且是不用理它了。OK， 那就这样子吧，不用理那个甘蓝菜。哦，这样的教室是连通的。这样10分钟过去了吗？如果10分钟过去了，搞不好我这植物已经还没长大。
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
对啊，我只做的事情就只是把它拔掉而已啊，没有别的。
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you.
所以是给我加分吗？
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
OK， 是完成的这个主线，还有其他的主线。
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
I should think Professor Guy.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
教授不见，他声音好远。 那太远会听不到啊。哦，这个可以解哦。哎，什么？一个小小的一些小文献而已。也许之后未来可能碰上什么也说不定，可以再看看，对吧？ 那这边有些植物可以捡，能捡就折捡，就这样子。好了，去上另外一门课了。哦，另外一门课在哪里？这是魔药学，魔药学哦，看起来就是史莱哲林的课程吧，可能。但这个也是很重要的一门课。魔药学能做的事情可多了。莫非在地牢吗？莫非魔药学在地牢？显然是地牢，没错。
Maybe Aura's or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
What？ 刚好像有东西一样，他把它顺走。刚我知道，那应该是那什么地精的样子。对啊。什么精灵的话，应该是如果是家庭精灵的话，那一定要去处理一下，可能可以知道些什么。对啊，家庭小精灵通常都应该在厨房工作才对啊，尤其是霍格华斯。
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
在这种课堂上，不需要用什么蠢魔杖或是念咒，只要会制作药水就好。
Can you tell us why this particular potion might come
这
in
不是
handy?
回复药
Yes,
水吗？
Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
所以教授没有打算站着上课。好，那调制魔药学又
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
"然后再转。这样就完成回复药剂了吗？所以来煮这碗汤。
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
哎，
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's,
我
correct?
可以到这个店里去打。
For the moment, you can
然后
find
有些
the
素材都
ingredients
是
you
可以
need
使
in
用
my
到，
office.
像是魔药
But
学
in
啊
the
跟这
future,
个
you'll
药
be
草学可
expected
以
to
再去
provide
搭
your
配。
own
如果能
ingredients.
去制作出更多的
Some
药
can
剂，
be
也
harvested
许
from the plants
回
you
血
grow
什
in
么
your
这些东西
herbology
就
class,
派得上
and
用
rarer
场，
ones
说
can
不
be
定
purchased.
可以做到
Others,
什么
however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
然后制作好药水还要再来找教授。可是我要怎么样去制作这些药水呢？
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me.
到教授的办公室里面找素材哦。
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
他应该可能是素材的问题，可能要去调查看看。
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
哦，
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
你 你为什么会知道
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort.
盖瑞斯卫斯理又是个卫斯理，难怪是格格多的人。
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you can grab it for me.
拿另外一样东西出来。
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
所以如果东西不是很昂贵的话，那至少还好说话。那开始吧。
Remember.
那羽毛在哪？龙蛋，然后羽毛。
Well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
如果可以帮我做些什么，那也许可以弄到。因为我相信卫斯理一家可能有趣的事情就是，可能做些比较捣蛋的事情吧，有恶作剧，像那双胞胎那样。好，这个钥匙还可以等待时间，没关系，是30秒的时间，我们稍微等待一下。我在整个哈利波特的故事里面当中，魔药学这里面好像也没有特别去了解，对我没有特别去知道，因为就如同史内普所说过的，不用摇动锤魔杖或是念咒这样子。所以魔药学到底能做些什么样呢？有没有仔细去特别去探讨？但这一次至少可以确定事情就是，可以制作一个比较特别的药水。之后未来可能就是蘑菇、金枝跟白线叶这几样东西才能找到这些神秘药水。对，然后后面有些东西要到这个店里面去找。
And now we add the mallow sweet and.
那完成东西就再去找。
What's happening?
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot.
Wait, it's not supposed to.
Oh.
Get it!
Bouncy.
Dragon darling, what happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Mr.
Weasley
严重怀疑你对格兰芬多有偏见。
His accomplice will answer to me as well.
哇，你不要把我供出来哦。
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever.
天文学，上一次就陪你一块看星星，可是白天看不到什么星星，所以我也只能想，是的。
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Huh?
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
对，有些材料还有什么东西都要特别去知道，没有特别去知道，去做出来好像就真的什么都不是。
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location
搞不好还
in
让
which
药
to
水
practice
爆炸也
brewing.
说不定。
You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
下课。
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
OK， 完成这一部分任务，还要在做什么？
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
没事的。
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it
但
out.
我们应该会没
Cheers
事
to
的。
that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off.
所以会是
Next
这样
time we
吗？
talk,
炸
I
两瓶药
promise.
水。
Fewer explosions.
那也就是那时候很年轻的时候开始大量去研究，也许你应该会是个很有意思的这个魔药学人物了，很投入在那里面。还妖精不在。哦，我下一个地方要去的哪里？红米村吗？没有。刚这边有放烟火哦，恶作剧商店。所以刚才我看到这边要放烟火，但是我现在目前要去的教室任务是哪里？他给我提示吗？我是不是要到其他地方去看？对啊，显然他没有跟我提示什么啊，到教授那边去吧。可能是我已经把我自己该学的一些东西全都学到了，所以现在目前应该移动应该是很正常的事情，到教授的这个教室里面去看看。可我确定是往这个方向走吗？感觉不像，好像也不是。反正现在目前我只要能做的事情就是跟着目的地方向走，然后就
Revelio
可以了。闹鬼的卫生间，皮皮鬼最喜欢恶作剧地方，这也许之后未来再说，因为还没有那个素材型。如果有的话，还可以弄些什么？然后这边有箱子，可以得到一点钱，很好很好。那这是要放水嘛？对，它因为我还没有学到有放水的一些技能。如果这个有什么样可以放一些水的咒语的话，也许就可以用那盆子来喝水，或者来看些什么东西。通常应该我印象中的内容应该是喝水。对，印象中的内容是喝水。决斗社？难道我要来在决斗社这边吗？还是不是？哦，这大厅。哦，这个长廊好像也 ，Hello。然后经过这个长廊就会走到那个海格小屋。我也许这边可以看到海格小屋吧。也有可能就海格小屋。哦，所以以前这地方我也来过。气球是什么啊？海格小屋。也许这时候那个什么海格还不在这里。哦，这边有一个问号的标志，这也许应该是什么课程的任务，说不定。这有个宝箱啊，还有什么？这猎场的看守人，袋子里面有些小东西，好像就没有什么。 现在这
Revelio
有办法查什么？哦，可以。挑战指南，这猎场看守人的工具，可能是一些魔法，然后可以做些什么。像这样屋子这么小，我蛮好奇之后未来海格是怎么待在这的。那这边有个很大的南瓜，那时候鹰马应该就蹲在这个位置。对，鹰马的时候应该是蹲在这个位置，没错。我们继续去探索其他地方，也许我们可以找到些什么。他应该是要告诉我去火米村的路上吧。哟，娜娜。
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
对，确实。
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
对方好像是要找到什么特别东西，因为是当初古灵阁所说的那个12号金库里面的样宝物。像12号金库还是第几号金库里面，通常都是比较机密的东西，追到最高机密。
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest.
Professor
Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own. Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right.
Okay.
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
那现在去寻找我们该找的东西，那也要去注意。OK。
What's going on here?
看来是我想多了。看来不能进去直接拿东西。
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
这是商店的标志。长翅膀的马，那是鹰马吧？哦，这也可以接直线。是宝箱掉到这里来吗
？Revelio。
显然宝箱掉到这里来。这边支线有2个，也是可以去接。看那样子好像被你钓鱼用的。发生什么事？
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so.
Enough out of
you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Incendio. Accio.
Have a pork pie money.
看起来是没问题，然后。
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
看有更多敌人，更新一些新的敌人，然后可以从里面搜寻到一些弱点。他们是怕红色，所以可以用红色的东西去攻击他们。那这倒是有趣啊，可以去来观察一下。
Incendio! I'm not going anywhere with you. Accio!
You'll take it! You go on my dead body! Cowards!
Incendio! Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Accio!
What?
Incendio!
不用为这个东西开大绝，看来目标不见。
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
所以刚才到底发生什么事
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
他们想要取走我的性命，也许是因为比较特别吧。
Well, you've avoided them.
就像大魔王想要去夺走波特是有原因的。
Best get moving
再
on
讲
my
简单一点，
research
大魔王不
before
应
they
该
return.
杀死波特的。
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne.
确定吗？
She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
我怎么感觉你这样说好像不太对？
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service.
还是我想多了？
Historian and archaeologist
如果是我想多了，
specializing
那我
in
跟你讲，
Merlin's
我
work and
并不会觉得说这件事情是件很奇怪的。梅林会是传说，干事也许是真的。
were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
他真是太有意思了。
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
行李那边有个东西吗？
This trunk.
这应该不是我要找的
Yes, take
植物吧？
plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here.
这些柱子缠绕的藤蔓上面还有一些石头的漩
Each
涡。
trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
是这个吗？ 看起来没有什么东西可以使用。所以如果有像这样子的可能可以 对这个地方使用。那藤蔓却不见。
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious.
因为这个土地好像在红米村曾经有看过，也许有它的意思，说不定。
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
解开梅林的视野。对，我要怎么做？那边也有，是有什么比较特殊的魔法吗？路摩斯吗？路摩斯有可能吗
？Lumos
好像不大对。
Incendio.
哦
，The flames make the pyre sink.
看放火是对的。那刚刚我离这些锅炉的目标比较远，所以没办法。那要去找更多的。哎，难道不对吗？但是我要在短时间内把它们全部都打亮。哦，这是个谜语，这也是谜团。
How beautiful!
哦，这是梅林诶。
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
应该是可以的吧？
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed
如果真的没有发现到什么比较隐藏
like
事情，可以就从里面看到些什么。
Not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my
所以如果
research.
剩下的漩涡这
My
种
guess
图
is
层
that
可以去
each will also require
看到。
mallow
因为
sweet,
曾经好像
which
是
you
在红
can
米
find
村
in
某个地方看
Hogsmeade
到。
should you need more. I
如果没有，那
really
可能就是我
must be
直接略过，但没有
such
仔
a
细去
pleasure
读
to
到。
meet you.
反正真的，如果真的
And
看到
do
就
be
可以
careful out here.
大量去
Now
好好看
I've。got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
哦，哦，这样收拾行李真特别。那放成一个箱子里面，把全部的行李都丢到这个箱子里面，这让我想到一个人，纽特教授的作业，那交错魔杖，看来自己也是到决斗社区，然后咒语诅咒这技巧，有这么多直线，然后主线东西。看起来可以多去跑个几个地方，然后去了解看看。
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
哇，红米村的位置这么远，如果跑红米村，不知道跑多远呢？不知道这个问题，应该把这个问题放在下一次吧。因为现在如果你要问我说要跑到红米村，我也不知道要跑多久，所以倒不如用的话，可以用飞的会比较快。可飞的话，应该又会让我们这个剧情开始变不一样。因为我希望我能用跑的跑到目的地，然后去了解这个地图的生态啊，或者什么样子。至少那个背个地图也好，对啊，至少能背个地图也好。霍格华兹就这么大，哎，不对，这个英国就这么大，那跑到这么多地方的话，虽然 TP 是很棒的，没错，可是，在我们还没了解到它一个小区域它就这么大的情况下呢，还是真的要好好去了解了。所以呢，我决定到时候跑去红米村看是要 TP 啊，还是慢慢跑。我还是觉得慢慢跑会比较实际一点，毕竟还可以破一些接应支线，难得这些周围有一些支线可以去弄。就可以去先看看一下什么东西，搞不好还有获得一些什么比较特别的一些道具也说不定。那么今天就先玩到这啊！喜欢这影片的话，点击小喜欢，记下订阅，并开启小铃铛，就可以 追随我更多的影片。对啊，就是这个样子。那我是英雄，我们下回再见哦，拜拜。